Both teams 3-5. First time in 22 years. Both squads coming in this meeting sub 500. So a lot of pressure on Romo.
Is that gray coming out of his hair? He has a right.
First quarter, Vic to Riley Cooper. Look at this effort.
Good location with the throw. Nice one-hand catch by Riley Cooper. Concentrate on the ball and get both feet down now. Inbounds, he does. Does he possess it through the process? Yes. Touchdown.
Every score is reviewed in the NFL. He's loving life at 7-zip. But then Tony Romo to Felix Jones. How many missed tackles can you have in a 10-yard?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You can't stop counting until you get to 7, which is the number of
See
points.
what had happened? See, you were supposed to do that. That's what they saying on the sideline.
Same score in the second quarter. Now keep an eye on Michael Vick, who's going to scramble. You always worry about Michael Vick when he's out of the pocket because that happens. Banged his head on the turf there. Jay Ratliff then falls on top of him, so there's another 300-pounder on top of you.
At least.
And then Vick, pressured, throws it away, but Ernie Sims trying to hold him up on this play. He ends up falling, hitting the turf again, and that was it for Michael Vick, who was diagnosed with a concussion.
Oh, boy.
So Nick Foles, the third-round pick out of Arizona, they've been begging to see him in Philly. Well, guess what?
Here he is.
You get your chance.
Do you want what you got when you get what you wanted?
Down 10-7, yeah, what he said.
Oh, say it real slow.
Yeah, almost picked off by Orlando Scandrick, who had it.
Remember we practiced this in training camp?
Yeah, third quarter, still 10-7. Foles, plenty of time here from that much-maligned Eagles offensive line. Looking for Jeremy Maclin, who is...
Some time, make a play, busted coverage.
It's like a punt.
He gets open, Prime.
It had to be a blown coverage. Great throw by the young quarterback.
Eagles take a 14-10 lead. 2 Cowboys possessions later. Romo just keep it alive.
Houdini. Look at him.
Oh, look at that twice.
David Blaine.
To Miles Austin for the 25-yard gain. You know, Tony Romo gets criticized so much for keeping plays alive, then making a mistake. Not there.
He's a gunslinger.
And he gunslings it again. Dez Bryant battling through injuries. That's a man-sized play.
That's what we expect out of Dez Bryant. Make the big play in the end zone to score points. We've seen him drop this a few times. This one's a great catch.
Once again, all scoring plays are reviewed. Did the ball move just a little bit? They say no.
Great focus. Great focus.
Andy Reid can't believe it. We're tied at 17. On to the fourth. It's up to Nick Foles, the rookie. He's the first Arizona quarterback to throw a pass in the NFL since 1973. That ain't a good one. This is picked off by Anthony Spencer. However, there's a flag on the field because Morris Claiborne called for holding Riley Cooper.
Away from the play.
Had nothing to do with the play.
So Foles gets away with one there. Later in the drive, the Eagles punting on 4th and 8. Wayne Harris returning.
1 or 2 reasons. He's a big player, boo-boo. And the punter, all the punter needs to do is get to the sideline and make him cut back.
Punters aren't people.
78 yards on that score. Andy Reid. Great googly-moogly. Jason Garrett and the Cowboys are up 24-17. Eagles trying to come back. Foles looking for Deshaun Jackson, but it's tipped and picked by Brandon Carr. 47 yards.
Now, you want what you get when you get what you wanted. There you go.
31-17 at this point. Hey, you're going to throw a rookie who's probably not getting a whole lot of reps in practice right into the fire.
Gets the scout team.
The scout team's
That's it.
step down from that Dallas D.
Cards. Yep.
It's not a card. This is not a card, kid.
Under 3 minutes to go. Foles. It's Demarius Johnson. This is a big play. 32 yards. Gets it down toward the goal line. Rob Ryan.
How did he fall?
He can't quite understand it. So now 1st and goal. Stanley Havili, he gets in.
We have a 1-possession game.
But the Eagles miss the extra point, so they're down 8. So what do you have to do?
Well, you probably have to onside kick this thing.
And don't kick it to Jason Witten, who has the most receptions in Cowboys history. He's got pretty good hands.
Good execution of the hands team.
Yeah. Cowboys would go 3 and out, so one last chance. You only got to drive the length of the field and under a minute to go, but this ain't good either.
Church's money on the ground.
Jason Hatcher falls on it, and how about them Cowboys? A huge win in the city of brotherly love.